Greetings and welcome to another excellent chess video. All right, now I'm going to talk to you about my father's rules basically, which is the key thing. Give you a quick rundown on the major rules that my dad would give me, not realizing he was programming me for success. Rule number 1, know how to win your game situation, or the short version, know how to win the game. Number 2, what is he trying to do to me? So ask yourself, what is the opponent trying to do to me in this position? Other things, I don't really have them numbered specifically. Made a video using one that I don't really mention a lot. Don't be crazy. Don't be fancy. All right? My dad had another great one, and that was, you're in a position where you have a bishop of one color. My father said, good, you have a bishop of whatever, dark or light color, I'm going to play on the other squares. I'm telling you, it was like a grandmaster came up with this idea. It was fantastic. All right. And that's why in my videos I do these things, and these ideas come to me of these of my dad's rules of playing chess. And they come up, I can't remember them off the top of my head. But when game situations come up, they take precedence. They come to me in a flash mentally, which is fantastic. So this is the daily chess problem, and I thought, let me look at this dude, and we'll see what my dad's rules are going to say about this. Now, what is he trying to do to me? Well, black isn't really doing anything. I guess he's technically threatening to beat up on this e5 pawn, maybe d takes e5. And if you take knight takes, he's going to trade queens, etc. The thing to me is, I look at this, in a second here, this will work great. I look at this as a coin, all right? Now this is actually a Chuck E. Cheese token. Check this out. Let me see if I can get a good picture. That's a Chuck E. Cheese token. And so the thing about that, when my kids went to, back in the day, I had one, so I have a Chuck E. Cheese token. Anyway, so, what is he trying to do to me? It's like a coin. We flip the coin over, and it's, what am I trying to do to him? That's the lesson of this. So what's he trying to do to me? Well, it doesn't really look like a big deal. But what am I trying to do to him? What am I trying to do to him? His queen has restrictions in motion. Look where the queen can't go. Any a third square. Knight guards this, bishop guards this, queen guards this. Knight guards it, bishop guards it, not guarded. Queen can go to g6. So queen can go to two squares, h5 and g6, and that's it. We might be onto something here. So let's just look at the brute force technique, all right? The brute force technique is not technically a rule that my father taught me, but it's something I came up myself, is a visualization. So the brute force, let's chase this queen. The most obvious harassment we can give this queen is h3, attack with a pawn. He can go literally queen g6 or queen h5. If he goes queen h5, we can go, let's just say h3, queen h5, g4, queen g6. All right, and then my dad comes up with, what are you going to do now, Bobby Fischer? Well, knight h4 would attack that queen on g6. I can't attack it any other way. So now what has he got? Oh, holy moly, look at this. This is the brute force technique gives us the idea that h3, queen h5, g4, the only move he can make from h5, because my bishop guards the dark squares, is queen g6, knight h4. We win the queen, right? Every square looks to be guarded. Bishop, the knight would be hitting this from h4. The pawn will be hitting h5 from g4. So, h3, queen h5 may not be a good move. g4, queen g6, knight h4 wins a queen. So right now, the odds are saying h3 is the winner, okay? And you should be looking at this go, how in the heck did you figure this out? I just told you how. I used the brute force technique. It's all free up, and everything you want to do is in your brain here, free. It's free, okay? So let's say, okay, h3, well, queen h5 isn't the best move. The only other move he's got that doesn't lose, oh, technically he's got queen f5. All right, but g4 covers that as well. h5 and queen f5 are the same move. h3, either one hits g4, and after that he's stuck. He's got to go queen g6. So those both just lose, okay? So this is my spidey senses are telling me this. Now, 55 years of chess playing, my spidey senses are formidable. I've seen a lot of stuff. I watched a video where Hikaru crushed Hans Niemann. Oh my God, it was awesome. And it's really funny because, Hans made this joke about Hikaru, being old. Hikaru was 36 and Hans is, 20 something. He's like, or 22 or 21, whatever. He's like, he thinks of Hikaru as being old. Son, I'm old. Okay. And Hans is way better than me. No question about it. But he made fun of Hikaru's 36 years of age. And, he wears this pineapple shirt. And it's really hilarious. It's like, he goes, he's going to be sitting there in his pineapple shirt, retirement, watching me win and win and win and win. And so Hikaru beat him and he just crushed him. It was awesome. So you might want to look for it. It's Epic Chess. That guy does terrific videos. Very funny guy. Really like him a lot. Don't know him, but I like to talk to him because he's a really funny guy. Anyway, so h3, queen g6. Let's let him go there immediately. Well, let's just say what happens if we go knight to h4 immediately after h3, queen g6, knight h4. Spidey's senses are looking good. He can never go to f5 or g5. Well, he can go there, I guess. Queen, well, no, not after knight h4 he can't go. So here's the dealio. h3 looks like it's winning just outright. But when you look at this position visually, okay, this is the thing. I mentioned this as anytime it comes up. You have chess eye versus chess brain. And the trap is we make moves with the chess eye that are not always reliable. In this case, the chess eye is kicking butt, but it's my chess brain that really kicks the mega butt. We get lazy sometimes, all right? So h3, queen, I don't care where he goes. Queen g6, knight h4. Now the queen owns h5. He could go, can't go anywhere good. I'm playing this move. Yeah, sorry, playing this move too. Already did the analysis. I'm playing this move too, brother. Now, you see the difference. The answer here is fairly obvious, right? I just showed you a nothing position. This position looks to be a nothing from the beginning. You have a forced win. Why? Because there's things that you need to know. And the techniques that I mention in my videos, this was gotten from a technique I created called, I'm older, I'm having a mental lapse on remembering the name, brute force technique. So brute force technique works like a charm. It will show you the reactions to the moves that you make, and many times will lead you in the right position. Sometimes you have to change the order. Sometimes it shows a defense to a position that you'd like to play, but you can't because there's a defensive move. Bishop takes queen. You lose, buddy. All right? So, nice work. Whatever. I don't worry about that. Let's go backwards if we can. Can I go backwards? I don't think I can. Yeah, okay, I can. This is a complete, what I would call nothing position. You're like, there's nothing going on. You're going to play in a blitz game, bishop e3, knight d2, whatever. But to me, like I said, my spidey senses told me this queen is out of position and had no good mobility. And that allowed me to use the chess brain. Spidey senses said there's something wrong here. Look for it. And of the techniques that I use in my videos, the brute force technique comes up relatively frequently, usually about one time every video, sometimes more. So I'm telling you with absolute certainty, my dad's rules rule, okay? And unfortunately, my dad died before I had really coalesced this whole idea. So he's never seen any of these videos or any of this concepts except in training. So my dad trained me to be this good. All right? That's the key. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check it out again and again. Dissect it. Get what you need out of this. Leave me a comment. Ask me questions. Because you might think that a question is dumb. The only question that's dumb is the one you don't ask. Because what may happen is that you get a response and you're like, okay, well, I knew that already. Okay, fine, whatever. But ask a question. Don't be afraid of what people think of you. Because what you don't catch is that if you ask a question that triggers someone else looking through the stuff and learning, you've done something brilliant that you yourself may not see. So sometimes your brilliancy, like creating a video like this. Now I create these videos live, okay? This is total improv if you want to look at it from a comedy standpoint. I do improv videos. I don't have a script. I don't do anything like that. I showed up here, well, let me just click, make a video. Let's go do a daily puzzle. Bing, bang, boom. And it just organically happens, okay? But it's because I have 55 years of chess experience, okay? Et cetera, et cetera. So it's a product of my life's work that allows me to come up, improv these videos. I'm not searching, looking to look at some stuff, trying to figure this. It's not like that at all. I show up. It's time to make a video. Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, there you go. So try to help other people. That's one of the best things I can do in chess, is try to help people get better. And you see these videos are super helpful in this because you see what's happening. I came here, daily puzzle, nothing. It's a nothing position, and I showed you, whatever. So, hey, I got lucky on that one. I'll take it, no problem. You got lucky. You watched this video, and you learned something you had not seen before. Good enough. It ain't an accident, but it's unplanned. It's unplanned benefits. So look forward to seeing you guys in another video real soon, I hope. And, well, as always, like and subscribe.